Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is the ASUS ROG Strix Fusion 500, a 7.1 surround sound gaming headset from ASUS and the Republic of Gamers line that's compatible with PC, Mac, really? Would you use it on Mac? And PlayStation 4. Now this is an interesting headset because it is in the Fusion line. I've already looked at the Fusion 300, which you can see in the previous videos, and I'll link to that in the description below. But this one is a bit more interesting because it offers 96 kHz / 24-bit audio, which is high-res audio. And you'll have seen, if you looked at previous videos that I've done a Stereo Seals Arctis Pro, which has a game DAC, and that has high-res audio. There's also a couple of other headsets, and the Cyrus sound key is another option, which I recently covered. But the Fusion 500 offers it straight out of the box, and it has a very similar design to the 300, with some bits of interest which are worth discussing in this video, but I'm going to go into a more in-depth review at some point for you all to enjoy. Now inside the box you get some ROG Hybrid ear cushions and 100% protein ear cushion. So you can see, I'll get these out in a minute, but you get the basically swappable, easily swappable ear cushions depending on your preference. It's kind of got that faux leather ear cups installed on it, and also then you've got the other hybrid version if you prefer that. I'm definitely more of a leather man myself, or faux leather. The other highlight here, we'll see in a minute, is the controls on the ear cups. Now look, that's the sweet, sweet sound of ROG Hybrid ear cushions. Kind of material cushions you'll see on other headphones. And then the leather ones installed on there. You also see they're quite shiny, these ear cups, so they are a bit of a fingerprint magnet. You have the flip down microphone there, and you'll see there's a touch panel which allows you to control the lighting, volume, and engage with your media in terms of play, pause, rewind, and skip. There's also a button on the back for switching to 7.1 or back to stereo, depending on what you're doing. And the much quieter leather ear cups. Quite deep, plush ear cups, and they block out a lot of external noise. This isn't a active noise cancelling headset by any means, but it does block out a lot of surrounding noise, which is quite good. The microphone folds down. When it flips up, it mutes as well, as it's worth noting. And it is quite bendable. It's a digital microphone. You'll see the quality of that mic in the review when I get to it. This is actually being recorded with a Blue Yeti, so don't be confused. This is not the official audio from that microphone. You can see I've left the sticker on there so you can see, but on this side you'll peel that off. You can see just how reflective it is. It's got this mirror finish to it, which is interesting. Kind of a gold finish to it. They fold in nicely. They've also got a quite comfortable design. And as I was saying, the ear cups are really deep, so they block out a lot of external noise, which is nice. Although I do find them often shouting down the microphone at people, which isn't ideal. So you probably have to use always on mic so you can hear with the listen capabilities. Inside the box, the usual instruction manual, quick start guide, and a warranty card. It connects via a braided USB cable to your computer, and I found the cable to be a bit short, which I'll go into a bit more depth on the review. So I often found plugging it into the front of my machine. I've also found the quality of this build is kind of similar to the Fusion 300. Is not that great, to be honest. It's a bit disappointing, and if you're looking for a headset with high audio capabilities and comfort, then it probably isn't it. It is good, and it's certainly better than the Fusion 300, and the sound's not too bad, but I just didn't find it as impressive as a SteelSeries Arctis Pro, for example. It does come with a braided cable though, which I do like. So there's those quality elements to it. Also the touch plate for changing music playing, pausing and increasing volume and stuff, I found a bit finicky. There's no vibrations or noticeable notches on there for you to be able to easily feel it. I found a volume wheel is a lot easier to use. The recessed 7.1 button can be a bit finicky to find as well. But as I said, this isn't a full review. I'll go into a bit more depth. I've had a bit more playtime and give you a bit better overview. This has just been an unboxing to show you what you get in the box and a brief overview of what it looks like. You can see the lighting on the side there as well. Now you can get an app where you can sync that with other headsets. I think this is aimed at e-gamers, esports teams who want to be able to sync their lighting up. You can also apparently sync it up with a keyboard and mouse, which is something I've had trouble doing. For some reason it has a separate software, which is the Aurora peripheral software, and it doesn't sync up with the ASUS ROG Armory software. For some reason it won't show up in there as a separate device. I need to investigate that a bit more and see if we can sort that out. So it's not as easy to straight away get light sync across all three of your devices if you have them, which I do. You can see some troubles with the pause play. It works, but it's kind of on-off. It's not very sensitive. It's a bit difficult to use, and I found the same problem with the volume up and down as well. It's kind of the swipe functionality to it, back and forth, up and down. But it's a bit tricky and it doesn't work every time, and because there's no bulges on it, when you're using it you can't easily find those buttons when you're playing, which is a bit of a fuss. It's helpful to have a volume wheel on your keyboard to get around this problem, but a volume key or wheel on the headset itself or on the cable would be a lot more preferable. Found that on other headsets, certainly. I do think that this Fusion line is a bit disappointing in the end. But watch out for the full review coming soon. Please let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know before I get to that, and let me know in the comments what you thought. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you hated it, please let me know why, because I'm always looking to improve these videos in future. Thanks very much. This is the Provoked Prawn signing out.